Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Database Practicum. Here I will help you to do database lab work. This practice will learn about relationship table, type of relationship like one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, and how to determine primary case, foreign case, and other. Okay, before we practice, I will review the material in this chapter. Okay, relation table, multiplicity and cardinality. Relationship that occur in a table with other that present relationship between objects in the real world function to regulate the operation of a database. Relationship have three types. Types number one to one. Each row of data in the first table is connected to only one row of data in the second table. For the example, student has exactly one student number, like this. And then one-to-many. Each row of data from the first table can be connected to one or more rows of data in the second table. For the example, lecture, teach many subject, like this. And then many-to-many. One more rows of data in the first table can be connected to one or more rows of data in the second table. And if many-to-many relationship, so we'll create a new table in this example like KRS. Okay, I will show you the other example. I have the other example. Example one-to-one. In here, rector and university. One rector lead one university. So in here, one rector just lead one university, and one university is lead by a rector. And the second example, computer and processor. One computer just have one processor, right? And one processor is owned by a computer, right? And then one-to-many. In here, I have example supervisor lecture and student. One-to-many. Supervisor lecture graded a many student, right? But one student just graded by one supervisor lecture. Okay? And then uh, many-to-many. In here, I have example student and course. Many-to-many. Many students take many course. For the example, you take data structure, database, uh, algorithm, and then the course can be taken by many students. And because many to many, so we'll create a new table in here, table score, right? Okay, and then primary key and foreign key. Primary key is the key main field of a table, which show that the key field cannot be filled with the same data. A foreign key is an attribute or a set of attributes that complements a relationship that points to its parent. I will show you the example to implement primary key and foreign key. In here I have two table student and table course. Table student have five attribute ID, name, address, email, faculty, and course table have three attribute ID course, name course, and SKS. In here ID is unique, so in table student ID is primary key and ID course as primary key for table course. So this relationship is many to many because student can take many course and course can taken many student in and because many to many, so this relationship will create a new table, score table. Score table have a four attribute: ID score, ID course, ID student, and score. ID student as primary key for table score, and ID cores is foreign key to connect table score and table cores, and ID student as foreign key to connect table score and table student. So primary key can be null, unique can be the same. A table can only have one primary key, can create cluster index automatically, and foreign key must be unique, same with primary key. A table may have more than one foreign key. Foreign keys are used to create relationship between tables. So primary key just one in a table, but foreign key can one or more. Okay, let's do practicum. You must prepare the computer and exam. The first, to practice, I will use the library case study in the mid one. This one. Uh, in here, have a case study about library management system. When borrowing book in library, someone will register first, then the borrower's data will be stored by the system in the database. After that, various transactions can be carried out. In here have many entity, but because the time is not enough, I think so. I just make three entities: data of books, data of borrowers, and loan transaction data. Okay. I will make database architecture using Draw.io. In here, I have a table, but still empty. You can try Draw.io. Draw.io is extension Chrome from Google. You can try it. After you open, make a empty table. So the first we will include data, borrower number, borrower's name, address, telephone number, and email. Then address, phone number, and the last email. For data book, we have book code, book title, author, publisher, and year of publication. Author, publisher, and last is year. Okay, now we have two tables, data borrower and data book. The relationship between data book and data borrower is many to many because data because borrower can borrow many book and many book can borrower by borrower. So many to many, and then many to many. It's just designer. So in here we just make a designer to issue when we implement in MySQL. Because many to many, so this relationship will have new table transaction. Because many to many, so this relationship will will have new table transaction. So for make a new table, just drag and drop data transaction. Primary key is ID transaction, and then ID borrower, codebook, And the last for the example total book. So ID book in here is 4K and code book also 4K. So ID borrower 4K to connect data transaction table with data borrower table. Well, code book to connect data transaction table and data book transaction. Okay, open your exam, open your exam and start Apache and MySQL and go to admin or localhost phpMyAdmin. So we must make a new database. We rename library, name of table is data borrower, have a 5 attribute, data borrower 5 attribute, and the name is ID borrower, name borrower, address, phone number, and email. ID borrower, name borrower, address, phone number, and the last is email. The type of ID borrower is integer because we will use auto increment for this attribute, and primary key. I use this attribute primary key because ID borrower is unique. Name borrower is varchar. The length is 200 maybe. It's same tag. Oh sorry, use tag. Put number varchar because 20 is enough I think. Email same 20 is enough. And then save. Oh, when you will see the SQL code, you can click preview SQL to learn. Mm, so the preview SQL like this. You can learn this code. Click save. So we have one table data borrower. Okay, the next we will make a new table data book. Okay, click new and give name is data book. Attribute is ID book, oh code book, and title of book, author, publisher. I will add new column here. Code book is integer, auto increment and primary key because ID is unique. Title is varchar, other same varchar, publisher varchar. Here is date. Okay, click save. So now we have two entity or table, data book entity and data borrower entity. Okay, the last we will make a transaction table. Click new, give name transaction data, ID transaction, ID borrower, ID book, oh sorry, code book, and last total book is for the example. ID transaction is integer and auto increment primary key. ID borrower is integer, code book is integer, total book is integer. Uh, in here, ID borrower and code book is foreign key. How to make foreign key in MySQL or use PHP So ID borrower and code book uh, index. We give index, add index. Okay, and then click save. So the last table we will to foreign key ID borrow and code book to connected ID borrow to connect data borrower, code book to connect data book. So now we will insert data borrower. Data borrower, name of borrower, for the example Ahmad Ajay, and then address Kaliurang, phone number 08088. Oh sorry, email ajay@gmail.com, at gmail.com. Next, Fajar Ahsan, address Temanggung, email fajar@gmail.com, and then click go. Click browse. We have two data and we insert data book, title of book, for the example Laskar Pelangi, author Andre Hirata. Sorry if I wrong, I'm forget, but I remember Andre Hirata. Publisher is Gramedia. It's just example. Your title of book, Mimpi Asa Cinta, it's novel. Author Hairunisa Gramedia. Year is 2000 and okay. We have two data. Codebook is 3 and 4 because before I I make two data and I deleted. After we make a data book, data borrower, transaction data entity, and we insert it. So how to make relationship? So in PHP is easier. You click database and designer, data borrower, data book. How to make relationship? You can click ID borrower, select reference key, and select foreign key, data borrower, cascade. Cascade if you deleted data in borrower. So in transaction data will deleted also. If restrict, you can delete data in borrower if have in transaction data still have. I will use cascade on update same if data borrower is update. So in transaction data will be update. Okay. Hmm, data borrower, data book, relationship. Okay, and then create relationship between data book and transaction data. Click codebook and then codebook cascade cascade also. Okay, so like this, you can fill the transaction data if you insert. For the example, you have a list ID borrower and ID book because we we have make a relationship. So ID borrowers if Ahmad Ajay borrow and borrow Mimpi Asa Cinta one and go browse ID transaction ID borrower one code book 4 total book 1. We will insert again Fajar Ahsan Asar Pelangi and 1 and click go. I will show you in data borrower and data borrower ID 1 is Ahmad Fajar. He borrow book, and if we deleted Ahmad Ajay, so in transaction data will be deleted also. Uh, okay, I think for practicum is enough. You can try. I think practicum for this season is enough. If you have a question, you can ask in WhatsApp group or in Google Classroom. You can try it. You can try the EO or okay. Thank you for your attention. Oke, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.